Breakouts. Breakouts is a handy tool if you want to create unique instructions for different groups, subgroups, small groups within your gathering. And so let me show you how it would work. So you go into your meeting and you would add a new activity, breakouts, and you can give it any kind of name you want. It just defaults to breakouts. You can allow participants to choose their own rooms. And if you do, then you can set the max size if you only want a certain number of people in a room at a time. And then once you send participants to that breakout, you can add rooms, and you can name these rooms whatever you want. So you could say, maybe we're going to talk about apples, and we're going to talk about oranges, and we're going to talk about grapes. And then here are the specific instructions. So I might tell them to go to Google. And then I might tell these folks to go to Bing. And I might tell these folks to go to DuckDuckGo. And the only action here is delete. And you can, from there, share the participant link. And when the participant jumps in, they're assigned apples, and you'll see that they are going to DuckDuckGo. And of course, since I just put a URL in there, it's just showing the URL, the little link icon, but you can see down here at the bottom that they're going to link out to DuckDuckGo. So this can be really handy, for instance, if you want to send them to different like Microsoft Team rooms or Google Meets, or you want to give them a different mural if they're going to be operating on a different topic. It's just a nice way to kind of constrain the instructions. So you can send out this link. If we're doing automatic breakout room assignment in Zoom, for example, then what I would do is I would go ahead and click that option to allow people to choose their own rooms. And then what happens is the participant would see, I'm assigned the apples room in Zoom. And since Zoom rooms are just numbers, it would just say like group 1, group 2, but then I would click in there for my instructions. So it can be a really handy way for them to locate their instructions without seeing a giant list of stuff that they should ignore. It's also nice too because this all updates on the fly. So if I realize there's a typo or someone's confused, like for instance, we saw just the link there, and we wanted them to have more context, then we can type in more stuff. We can even reveal stuff over time if we want. And of course, Facilitator Messages always work there too. And even if that's a problem. If you're in Zoom breakout rooms, it's hard to communicate to folks. And so if they have this place they can go and make sure they're seeing messages from you, it can be really handy. And that's how it works. I will also mention that we do have this Move Participants tool, which is disabled because there's only one of me. Let me copy this participant link and open it into Firefox so that you can see this in a little more action. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into oranges, and then jump into do automatic assignment here. So then if I go to move participants, I can see that Firefox is in oranges and Douglas is in apples. So I can drag them around if I want. If I want to move them, I can also shuffle them, which will kind of move them around, which is kind of fun. I can also merge them, which will merge the rooms, which is really cool. So split is disabled because I need enough people to where if I split the rooms, people wouldn't be alone. So that is that. And then of course I can hit cancel and do any move, it's really handy. If I wanted to, do a complicated move and get everyone just right, I can get everything set up and then execute the move without them getting moved around while I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, which is something you can't do in Zoom. So, that's breakouts. And, yeah, Hope you enjoy. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.